Ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you something. Money is a tool. It's not the goal. It's not the destination. It's a vehicle. And if you don't learn how to control that vehicle, you're going to crash. Money will either work for you or against you. And if you don't respect it, if you don't have the wisdom to manage it, it will run your life, control your emotions, and dictate your future. But I'm here to tell you today, you have the power. You have the ability to take control of your finances and steer them in the right direction. Now listen to me. Too many people are out here chasing money with no plan. They think if they just work harder, if they just make more, their problems will disappear. That's a lie. More money doesn't fix bad habits. If you don't learn how to manage a little, you won't know how to handle a lot. It's like trying to win a championship without practicing. Money management is a skill. And just like any skill, it requires discipline, patience, and knowledge. First rule of financial wisdom: control your spending. Just because you have it doesn't mean you need to spend it. You don't need a new car every year. You don't need designer clothes to prove your worth. You don't need to go broke trying to impress people who don't care about you. That's a trap. And too many people are falling for it. Rich people don't stay rich by spending, they stay rich by investing, by saving, by making smart decisions. So, before you swipe that card, before you buy something you don't need, ask yourself, is this helping my future or hurting it? Now, let's talk about budgeting. If you don't tell your money where to go, it will disappear. You need a plan. Every dollar should have a job. You should know exactly how much is coming in, exactly how much is going out, and where it's going. A budget is not about restricting yourself, it's about giving yourself freedom. The freedom to make choices, the freedom to invest, the freedom to live life on your own terms. But you have to be intentional. You have to take control. Debt. Well, let's talk about debt, the silent killer, the weight on your shoulders. The chain around your neck. You think it's your friend because it gives you what you want right now, but in reality, it's stealing from your future. Every time you take on unnecessary debt, you are trading your future freedom for temporary pleasure. And let me tell you something, freedom is better than any car, any vacation, any designer outfit. The borrower is the slave to the lender, and if you don't wake up and get serious about paying off your debt, you will never be truly free. Get out of debt. Do what you have to do. Cut back, make sacrifices, but break those chains. Your future depends on it. Now you're making money, you're saving money, you're controlling your money. What's next? Investing. Making your money work for you. Wealthy people don't work for money, they make money work for them. You need to invest in assets, in stocks, in real estate, in businesses, anything that will grow over time. Because listen to me, one day you're not going to want to work. One day your body is going to slow down. One day you're going to need your money to take care of you. And if you don't prepare now, you'll be in trouble later. Time is your greatest asset. Start investing now. And let me say this, financial wisdom isn't just about you, it's about your family. It's about your children. It's about the generations after you. You have to start thinking long term. Generational wealth doesn't happen by accident. It happens when people make the right decisions over and over again. It happens when people break the cycle of bad money habits and replace them with good ones. It happens when you decide that you will leave something behind, that your children won't have to start from zero, that they will have opportunities that you didn't have. That's real financial success. But it all starts with you. It starts with the decisions you make today. It starts with the way you think about money. If you see money as something to be spent, you'll always be broke. If you see money as something to be managed, you'll always have enough. If you see money as something to be multiplied, you'll always have more than enough. Change your mindset, change your habits, change your future. So I leave you with this: don't let money control you. Don't let it define you. Don't let it destroy you. Take control. Be disciplined. Be wise. Be fearless. Because when you take control of your money, you take control of your life. And that, my friends, is true power. Discipline in speech. Control your mouth. Lessons from Denzel Washington. Speech is one of the most powerful tools humans possess. It has the ability to uplift, inspire, and encourage, but it can also destroy, demoralize, and mislead. Many great minds have emphasized the importance of controlling one's tongue, and one such voice of wisdom in our times is the renowned actor and motivational speaker, Denzel Washington. His words and actions reflect the power of disciplined speech, an attribute that plays a significant role in both personal and professional success. Denzel Washington has often spoken about the impact of words and how they shape one's destiny. In his many interviews and speeches, he has emphasized that speaking with purpose and control is essential for success. Words can define character, influence perception, and dictate the course of life. A careless tongue can cost opportunities, while a disciplined one can build legacies. Washington's career is built on strong storytelling, both in his movies and in his real-life interactions. He understands the weight of every word spoken, whether in front of the camera or behind the scenes. His philosophy aligns with the biblical principle found in Proverbs 18:21. Death and life are in the power of the tongue. The way we speak influences not only how others perceive us, but also how we shape our own realities. Denzel Washington often discusses self-discipline as a key to success. A major aspect of this discipline involves controlling the way one speaks. In his motivational speeches, he urges individuals to think before they speak, ensuring their words align with their purpose and values. In today's world where social media allows for instant expression, Washington's message is even more relevant. People often react impulsively, speaking or typing words they later regret. He encourages people to take a step back, reflect, and be intentional with their words. Just because you have the right to say something doesn't mean it's right to say it. This quote highlights his belief in exercising restraint and wisdom in communication. One of the greatest lessons from Denzel Washington is the avoidance of negative speech. He strongly believes in speaking positivity into existence. Complaints, gossip, and negativity not only damage relationships, but also poison one's own mindset. Washington has shared in various interviews that he stays away from negative environments and toxic conversations. He understands that speech can either build or break a person. Words create energy, and whatever energy you put out into the world comes back to you. He is known for encouraging young people to be mindful of their words, warning against cursing, gossiping, or spreading negativity. Instead, he advises them to use words that inspire, uplift, and encourage progress. Denzel Washington's discipline in speech also extends to the way he inspires others. Whether he is addressing graduates at commencement ceremonies, speaking to aspiring actors, or mentoring young minds, he carefully selects words that motivate and challenge his audience to be better. In his famous University of Pennsylvania commencement speech, Washington urged students to embrace discipline, purpose, and faith. He did not use words that discouraged or induced fear. Instead, he spoke words of power and encouragement. This is a prime example of using speech wisely to shape the minds and futures of others. Another instance of Washington's wisdom in speech comes from his interactions with the media. Unlike many celebrities who engage in unnecessary controversies, Washington chooses his words with wisdom, ensuring that he does not fuel negativity or misunderstanding. This self-restraint and control over his speech have earned him immense respect in Hollywood and beyond. Denzel Washington is deeply rooted in his Christian faith, which heavily influences his approach to speech. He often speaks about the power of prayer, wisdom, and divine guidance in controlling one's tongue. He believes that faith gives a person the strength to remain calm, speak with wisdom, and avoid unnecessary conflicts. One of his most quoted statements is, "Put God first in everything you do." This principle also applies to speech. Before speaking, one must consider whether their words align with faith, purpose, and goodness. Many times, Washington has emphasized the importance of listening before speaking. In today's fast-paced world, people often speak more than they listen. However, true wisdom comes from understanding different perspectives before forming a response. Sometimes the best thing to say is nothing at all. This statement from Washington reminds us that silence can be more powerful than words when used wisely. Denzel Washington's success is not just a result of his talent, but also his disciplined approach to communication. He has built strong relationships, avoided unnecessary conflicts, and maintained a respectable public image by exercising control over his speech. In leadership, whether in Hollywood, business, or everyday life, the ability to communicate effectively and wisely is crucial. Washington's career serves as a testament to the power of disciplined speech in achieving greatness. To control your speech effectively, consider these steps. Think before you speak. Take a moment to assess whether your words are necessary, truthful, and uplifting. Avoid gossip and negative conversations. Do not engage in speech that harms others or spreads negativity. Practice active listening. Listen more than you speak. Understand before responding. Use words to uplift and inspire. Make it a habit to encourage others with your speech. Stay calm in arguments. Do not let emotions drive your words. Choose peace over unnecessary conflict. Pray or reflect before speaking on important matters. Seek divine wisdom before making critical statements. Surround yourself with positive influences. Be in an environment where constructive and meaningful conversations take place. Denzel Washington's life and words offer a valuable lesson in the power of disciplined speech. The way we communicate defines our character, relationships, and success. By exercising control over our words, avoiding negativity, and speaking with intention, we can build a life of respect, influence, and fulfillment. Control your mouth and you control your destiny. Words hold immense power. They can inspire, uplift, destroy, or demoralize. What we say shapes not only our reality but also the perceptions others have of us. Controlling our mouth is one of the most crucial disciplines one can develop in life. It is not merely about refraining from speaking too much, but rather about understanding the impact of every word spoken and ensuring that our speech reflects wisdom, kindness, and purpose. One of the greatest tests of self-control is knowing when to speak and when to silence. In moments of anger or frustration, the temptation to lash out can be overwhelming. Many people have found themselves in regrettable situations because they let words fly without restraint. Harsh words once spoken cannot be taken back. They can cause irreparable damage to relationships, careers, and reputations. A moment of uncontrolled speech can undo years of effort. This is why mastering the ability to control what comes out of our mouths is a sign of true strength and maturity. Denzel Washington has often spoken about the importance of discipline and self-mastery. One of the key aspects of self-mastery is the ability to think before speaking. In a world where people are quick to react, quick to comment, and eager to express opinions without reflection, the ability to pause and weigh one's words is invaluable. Every great leader, mentor, and wise individual understands that their words have consequences and they do not speak carelessly. Their words are measured, intentional, and meaningful. Another aspect of controlling one's mouth is the ability to speak life into situations rather than negativity. Many people, without realizing it, speak words of doubt, defeat, and pessimism over themselves and others. They complain about their circumstances, insult themselves, or criticize others without constructive intent. Such speech patterns create an environment of negativity and limit personal growth. On the other hand, those who use their words to encourage, uplift, and inspire create a space of positivity and growth. Speaking with intention means choosing words that build rather than destroy, that bring hope rather than despair. In professional settings, mastering control over one's speech can be the difference between success and failure. A person who knows how to communicate effectively without unnecessary aggression or passive aggression is more likely to earn respect and progress in their career. Leaders are often judged by how well they articulate their thoughts. Those who blurt out ideas without considering their implications may find themselves struggling to maintain authority. Conversely, those who speak with clarity, confidence, and purpose command attention and respect. Socially, controlling one's mouth is essential in maintaining healthy relationships. Arguments, misunderstandings, and conflicts often arise from careless speech. A moment of unfiltered expression, fueled by emotion, can cause deep wounds in relationships. When people learn to communicate thoughtfully, to listen before responding, and to filter their words through a lens of empathy and wisdom, relationships thrive. People remember how we make them feel, and our words play a significant role in that. Even in personal self-talk, the discipline of speech is crucial. What we tell ourselves matters just as much as what we say to others. Negative self-talk can be destructive, leading to self-doubt, lack of confidence, and even mental distress. Instead of speaking words of limitation, people should train themselves to speak words of empowerment. I can. I am capable. I will succeed. These affirmations spoken consistently can rewire the mind for success and resilience. Moreover, controlling one's mouth is not just about what is said, but also about how it is said. Tone, delivery, and timing all play crucial roles in communication. A well-intentioned message delivered with the wrong tone can still cause offense or misunderstanding. Master communicators not only choose the right words, but also deliver them in a way that ensures they are received well. This requires emotional intelligence and an understanding of human nature. One of the best ways to develop control over speech is through the practice of mindfulness. Being fully present in conversations allows a person to listen more attentively and respond more thoughtfully. It helps in catching impulsive remarks before they are spoken. Mindfulness also helps in recognizing when it is best to remain silent. Not every thought needs to be verbalized. Silence at times can be more powerful than words. Another practical approach to mastering control over one's mouth is through learning the art of diplomacy. Diplomacy does not mean being dishonest or avoiding the truth. Rather, it is about expressing the truth in a way that does not cause unnecessary harm. It is about finding the right words to communicate effectively without causing conflict or misunderstanding. It is about choosing words that create solutions rather than escalate problems. Controlling one's mouth also involves recognizing the influence of external factors. Social media, television, and music all play a role in shaping the way people communicate. If one constantly consumes content filled with negativity, aggression, or carelessness in speech, it is likely to reflect in their own communication. Being mindful of what we consume and ensuring that we are feeding our minds with content that promotes wisdom, kindness, and thoughtful speech is essential in mastering control over our words. In the end, those who master the art of speech hold power. They command respect, build strong relationships, and create opportunities for themselves. They avoid unnecessary conflicts, protect their reputations, and inspire those around them. Words have the power to shape destinies, and those who understand this truth use their words as tools for building, rather than weapons for destruction. Controlling one's mouth is a lifelong discipline that requires constant awareness and practice. It is a skill that separates the wise from the foolish, the successful from the struggling, and the respected from the disregarded. In a world filled with noise, those who speak with wisdom, kindness, and intention stand out. And those who master this skill truly embody the essence of discipline, strength, and self-mastery. Mastering control over one's money is just as crucial as mastering control over one's mouth and mood. Financial discipline is the fundamental pillar of success and stability in life. Money, when managed properly, can open doors to opportunities, provide security, and allow for a fulfilling life. However, when mismanaged, it can lead to stress, debt, and a cycle of financial struggle. Understanding the importance of saving, investing wisely, and living within one's means is essential to achieving financial independence. Many people struggle financially not because they do not earn enough, but because they do not have control over their spending habits. Impulse buying, excessive debt, and lack of budgeting often lead to financial instability. True financial control comes from knowing where every dollar is going and making intentional decisions about money. It requires prioritizing needs over wants and thinking long-term rather than seeking instant gratification. Building wealth is not just about making more money, it is about managing the money one already has effectively. Developing the habit of saving, investing in assets that appreciate over time, and avoiding unnecessary debt are key principles of financial stability. Financially disciplined individuals plan for the future, set financial goals, and make informed decisions rather than reckless ones. They understand that financial freedom is not about how much one earns, but about how well one manages what they have. Moreover, money should be seen as a tool rather than an end goal. When money is used wisely, it can create opportunities, support loved ones, and make a positive impact on the world. Those who control their money rather than letting money control them lead more fulfilled and stress-free lives. They do not live paycheck to paycheck or succumb to financial pressures that could have been avoided with better planning. Ultimately, mastering financial discipline requires patience, self-control, and continuous learning. Those who control their money gain power over their lives, make better decisions, and build a secure future. Financial freedom is within reach for those who are willing to be disciplined, make sacrifices, and stay committed to their long-term goals.